What is up, YouTube? God, man, I need to do something with this hair, bro. PBAVU back out here. Today, we are wrapping the 240 S14. Now, we're not gonna be wrapping it in one day, but I did buy wrap, and the wrap is a pretty dope color, which you guys will not see until the car is fully done. But, let me show you guys the company that I bought it from. Bam! Got it from Vivid. If you guys know VVIVID plus. I got it from I bought it from them a couple weeks ago. I got the side skirts in here. The polyurethane side skirts I'm gonna try to wrap. It's gonna be pretty hard. I got test wrap and try to see if it'll stick. And it's sticking, but not as much as it's sticking on metal. Let me take you guys outside. So in terms of the S14, I did end up wrapping the hood and I wrapped the spoiler. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like without showing you guys the color yet. So here goes the wrap on the hood. There are some imperfections. Something already freaking like crapped on it. God damn it. It's already dusty. I only wrapped the hood just because I wanted to test what it's like wrapping on a flat surface. I went ahead and tucked the sides and everything of that sorting. I did a pretty good job, but there are a lot of imperfections on the hood. Coming to the back, this is the only other thing I wrapped. Now this thing was hard as hell to wrap. This is the rear window visor that goes on the top, and I wanted to see what it was like wrapping with curved surfaces versus wrapping on a flat surface with a hood. So as you can see here, there's a lot of imperfections on the bottom because of when you stretch the wrap over the curved edges. It don't like the curved edges, as you can see. So, but once it's going to be put on, you won't be able to really tell. And yes, I have been trying to prep the car my best. This is my first time doing auto body, my first time doing wrap. So a lot of the areas aren't 100%. Something I am not proud of is I started taking this off and I can't put it back on because there is a freaking dent right here that I was trying to bondo over. So I took this off, but I can't put it back in. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do because this dent was weird. It was like this. It had like a little boom right here. So I've been trying to get that out. It don't even seem like it's out, but it's a lot better than what it was. Now I just gotta get this gasket back in. If you guys know this big ass dent right here, I went ahead, got a middle wire brush, got off all the rust, and I just primered over it for the most part. Now this isn't gonna be shown. I have over fenders, so this is gonna be getting cut, and then that I'm not fixing. It's gonna be under the car. Poor job of me, but I'm not that good at auto body, so. And that was from the previous owner. Here I just put primer over the areas that had metal showing. This is my worst dent right here. I've been trying to fix. It's a fat ass dent. I shaved it down to bare middle. I use hella bondo, but it's still super wavy right here. You can't really tell, but yeah. So I've been trying to fix that. Fix one over there. And then one of the last things was I did this door right here. It was a bunch of like rust and stuff. So I went ahead and body filled over that. Just gotta do these ones, and then that'll be it on the body work. Now, of course, I'm nowhere near an expert when it comes to body work, but try my best to prep the car for wrap. I wanted to prep it for paint, but then I realized how hard it would be to prep for paint, and I also realized how dumb it would be just to get a color for now when I could just wrap it, and then once I have more money or whatever, I could get it painted in the long run. So the color that I imagined painting the 240 was pretty much almost exactly this color. Once you guys see it, I think you guys will appreciate the color. It is a pretty dope color. I was getting quoted by paint shops anywhere from 4,000 plus, and that's without them even seeing the car. That's just me describing the type of dents. So I'm pretty sure them seeing the car, they would charge me twice as much more. Just for fixing all the dents and imperfections on the 240. Might as well just wrap it. Also, when I was wrapping the car, I didn't have a squeegee. When I bought the body filler, it came with a small squeegee without the little Velcro soft pad. So what I did was I got a microfiber towel and I got the squeegee and I put it behind the towel, folded the towel a couple times, and that's how I was using the squeegee for the towel. So because I still don't have a squeegee, I'm probably gonna be doing the same thing when it comes to the side skirts and everything of that sort. But without further ado, let's get to wrapping. Well, broke my damn drill bit. I was making the holes for the over fenders because I haven't cut them or anything yet. And I was just lining up the holes. God damn it. Well, I just wanted to show you guys this when wrapping polyurethane, something that you want to do when prepping it. If you guys watch Paradox the Rapper, you know that he really went over how to prep a polyurethane body kit. But for me, I don't have that glue that he was using, so I'm just going to be doing it just how the kit came, just with sanding and then scraping off the gel coating that I already had with the Scotch pad. But when sanding is very important. When sanding, make sure that you sand these edges because that's what you're going to be folding the wrap over. So you really want to go ahead and sand these edges like a little bit more than you would just the normal panels. For example, here goes the wrap. And as you can see, even when I lift up, it's sticking, but it's not sticking as if it were on metal. So by sanding the edges, when you have the stretch over these areas, it'll hold a lot more than if these weren't sanded that good. So just a little pro tip, know what I'm saying? Just a little pro tip. I like starting off the wrap with the film on, just because, you know, I don't really want to start scratching it. But we gotta do the next side. Then I'll show you guys the finished product. And then we'll get started with that side skirt. God damn, bro. Wrapping is just really time consuming. The more time you take for it, the better the outcome. So just don't rush the process, is what I learned. Let's get back into it. Shirtless gang, shirtless gang, yeah. Shirtless gang, nipple with the gang hat, yeah. Just like that, this side skirt is finished. Now don't let the looks be deceiving. There are some imperfections. Oh, I gotta get rid of that air bubble. For an example, I cut these edges so I can fold the wrap. So as you can see, I got a small piece and just put it right there. And same thing on that side. But where I messed up is going to be over here. Looks horrible. As you can see, I wrapped over the fold. So something that I learned with this side skirt, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the face here first before I wrap this. That way there will be no fold line. And on this side is even worse. Boom, you can see it a lot here. So what I did was I wrapped the entire side skirt as you guys seen, and then I folded it over and I just threw wrap on this side. But what I'm gonna do next on the other side skirt is I'm gonna wrap this first. I'm not gonna fold it this way, I'm just gonna cut it here, have a fold here, fold it behind, and then wrap it that way. Anyways, I still got a long way to go. Alright, I still gotta clean up some of it, but this is what I meant by I should have done this side first, is I went ahead and just laid a piece here and I just cut off the edges, so just laying flat instead of having to fold it over. Yeah, I'm learning from my mistakes. I noticed that when I was wrapping, I tried to fold over a lot of places when you can just have some edges that you don't have to fold over. You could just cut it and have it lay flat. It's all a learning process. I'm not expecting this to be perfect whatsoever, but this is hella clean. Your boy done this shiny. I think what I might do for these fenders, because of these vents right here, is I might go ahead and wrap this top half right here. So I might cut the wrap right here and just wrap this whole thing like so. So from here to there, and then once it gets to these vents, I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do, but I'm about to figure it out. Damn, I'm stuck. I don't know, we're gonna figure it out though. like it. Alright, I've been doing wrap for a couple weeks now. You know, just come back here and there for the weekends and whatnot, just doing wrap. But this is the tip that I found to make it easier. Again, I don't have knifeless tape, and I made a lot of mistakes, and I don't really have any extra wrap. So what I found to do, then this dang right here, god damn. Well, what I found that's going to be easier to do, or make it less complex, I guess, is going to be if I do the inlays first and then wrap the whole thing rather than trying to wrap the whole things and cut where I think the inlays are. I did that for one of the fenders and I actually made it better. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit is hard as fuck, but you know, we're getting through it. We're getting through it. Last thing that I have to do is the roof, which I am doing by myself. But this is gonna be the very last thing that I have to wrap on the car, and then the wrap should be done, pretty much. And then there's fucking spider. Damn, there's a spider on it. I am doing it by myself. I kind of figured out a way to do it. Not gonna lie, I did search up Paradox to see how he wrapped the roof, because as you know, the wrap doesn't cover from left to right all the way, because it's only 60 by 5 or 5 by 60 or whatever, so the 5 feet doesn't go from the left pillars to the right pillars, if that makes sense. So, but other than that, this is the very last thing, and then the car will be finished. So let's get to it. Got my lucky hat on. I can fix that. For those of you that don't know, when it comes to wrap, it's really directional in terms of how you lay it and how you pull it. So what I've been doing was I've been trying to go from the front and then to the back, if that makes sense. And I've also been going from right to left of the car, trying to even it out. Of course, it hasn't been evening itself out. But yeah, we're getting through it. Got my beer. No, I'm playing sparkling water. Let's get back to it. All right, just finished wrapping the roof. Now I gotta do the pillars. So the way that you're making it look like one wrap instead of having the seams and stuff, this is what I saw from Paradox, is once you finish wrapping the roof, you're gonna cut like so, and then you're gonna cut off all this excess right here. So I left some stuff on, so you know I could use this wrap later if I need to. So that way, when you have all this excess cut off, you have this one that can wrap the pillar. And so that's how it's gonna look, like one whole piece. So you do that for each of the pillars. So hopefully that's kind of helpful. That's what I seen from Paradox. Paradox Wrapper on YouTube. So that's the way I'm going about it too. What is up? It is a couple weeks, whatever, later. I finished wrapping the car. There's a lot of imperfect spots, a lot of them. I did this by myself, first time wrapping, but the car is finished. I actually took it for a test drive today, and I went ahead and parked it back in the back. Not everything is completely on, but I'm gonna show you guys, give you guys a little B-roll footage on the wrap. Hopefully you guys like it. And without further ado, let's look at the wrap, boy. So yes, there you guys have it. I'm fucking finished rapping. I hate that shit. No, but to be honest, rapping was really, it was a lot. I ain't gonna front, man. But I'm so glad to have done this all by myself. There's so many imperfections that I can show on the camera. I didn't get out all the dents either because, you know, like I mentioned in my previous video, I suck at paint, suck at auto body. But just going over some of the imperfections that you guys will be able to point out. These were so freaking hard to do. I didn't know how to do it. I just laid hella pieces here, you know, just to kind of I don't fucking know. It's even worse on the other side. Some of the areas do have spots that started lifting because it got rained on. This was actually pulled all the way down and it started lifting up. So some parts are like that as well. Started lifting here, accidentally made a cut. You can't really see the line right here at night, but there's a line right here. I had to cut another piece because I ended up messing up on that part of the over fender. Some of the dents are still there. Like for example, I tried my best to get this one out, but it was just out of my zone, so I couldn't get that all the way out. The trunk actually came out pretty good. I think the trunk and the hood are the best so far. Only thing is I didn't cover up the spoiler holes so you can still see them. This was so my fault. There was a dent right here that I was trying to get out, and I pulled out the window thingy, the window trim, and then I couldn't put it back in. So now I have to fucking put that shit back in. What else? Oh yeah, the door handles, ass. Fender, ass. Bumper came out kind of good, also ass. But I think that the best ones for me were the hood and the trunk. Those look the best to me. Overall, from my experience rapping, it was really hard. It took me a couple weeks. I'd say it took me about 6 weeks, so like a month and 2 weeks, because I was doing it every so often. Like I would do it here and there on the weekdays, here and there on the weekends, things of that sort. So I was taking my time with it, but I was also rushing at the same time. I wasn't trying to make it look perfect. I just wanted the whole car to be one color. But I can say that I am satisfied because I am the one who wrapped it, even though it's not good looking. But I did test drive it today and I was breaking necks already. So a couple people was like, is that an S14? So yeah, I am beyond happy with it so far. I just have minor things to do now. Minor things include everything is pretty much bolted on besides the front bumper. I did buy the quick release latches. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna have the front bumper hold. Maybe get a bash bar or something like that. I may be running my work Euroline wheels because those are the wheels that I bought, so I may just run those for now. I think they'll look pretty good on the car with some aggressive spacers and whatnot. So my next steps are gonna be wheels and tires with spacers and hub sensor adapters. And after that, I wanna get an exhaust for this, you know, just to let that K8 roar, baby. Other than that, it's gonna be minor things like checking the lights on. I'm in California, so I still need a smog. I need a bunch of sensors. I have the S13 trans, so I have to drill out the hole for the S14 trans if I'm gonna make it past smog legally. Other than that, this is gonna be like phase 1 of the S14. All I need is wheels and exhaust, and I need to tidy up here and there. For example, I never wired my reverse lights. I never bought the S14 speed sensor. So yeah, it's like minor things that I have to do, but visually, this thing will be pretty much done for this first phase, I guess. But yo, I mean, look at that. Look at that fitment. No, I'm playing. But yes, this is gonna be the Nebula black color, or the Demon Gloss Black. At nighttime, it kind of looks like it's black, but in the daytime, you can really see it kind of looks like this purplish, reddish type of color. For example, you can see the light shining off of it, and it's that purplish, reddish color. Really dope color. Did get this wrap from Vivid. Overall, I can definitely say that I am satisfied, and I can't wait to get the wheels and exhaust. Also added a little touch, eBay special. Bam. Last thing I forgot to mention is all the lights work. I just have to cut the bumper support right here to make the turn signal lights work, but headlights work and the corner lights work. Just dope. Yes, sir. There you go. But yes, it is getting dark out now, so that's going to complete this video. I will update you guys with more things to come on the S14. I will try my best to put out Mazda content as well. I haven't bought anything for the car since I bought it, and it's been almost a year since I had it, so expect more content. S14 content coming, Mazda Speed 3 content, and probably some dance content. Well, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. PPABU out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.